intro. Have to change all this.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right, everybody, welcome back
Tim Grimes.
to another final West Coast Wednesday.
Right. The last
This is it.
finale. I know you. I can just imagine how many people's jaws just opened up like.
Yeah, you heard it here first. This is the final West Coast Wednesday.
Last one.
We will still have Sunday night shows.
Yep. Oh, Sunday. It's all about Sunday. But Wednesdays are no longer. That's it. Calling it a wrap on the Wednesdays. So, hope everybody's okay with that.
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You just got to keep moving on.
That's right. We'll keep on keeping on. Just like Joe Dirt, baby.
Like a
Hopefully that way we can get some more guests to the shows.
Yeah.
Ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. We can focus a lot more on Sunday shows. It'll just be much better. Everything will just be better. Better.
For you guys out there, if you don't realize, doing 2 radio shows is, I mean, it's pretty.
It's tiring.
It's pretty rough.
Oh, we've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that your time's always right, and then like where I live, my time never changes, so it's like sucks when your guys' times change because I gotta change everything that I've been doing, throughout the year.
And it's
But-
also
But it is what it is.
it's summer's warm, weather's coming. Like it's
Right.
I don't know. You kind of
But
want.
you're right. It's time to move.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
Plus, sometimes I have 3 shows a week. If I'm
Yeah.
on here Wednesday, then I'm here on Ed's auctions Saturdays,
Right.
Sundays.
A lot. A lot on us all. It's like, Wednesdays has just turned into a BS session anyway. So it's like, we just save it for Sunday.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's hard to report on gold all the time
Right, it is.
because I mean, after you hear some sounds kind of just like you're.
It's the
rewriting
same
and
thing.
redoing
It's like a broken record. It goes up, it goes down. Somebody,
Well, there's a lot to report on gold tonight.
yeah, tonight.
Something
Tonight.
big there is.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, yeah, tonight is a special.
So if you don't know, Bitcoin hit all-time, or Bitcoin, I keep saying gold hit an all-time high briefly today and hit $20,081,
Wow.
Okay.
and then fell back down to, well,
20,000?
to the gold, or
You think
2,088.
2088. 2088. That was
It's like, man, that was a big spike.
and that's its all time. That's its all-time high ever.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
a few bucks.
Nice.
But earlier during the pre-show, I was screwing around with these guys. Did you hear gold just dropped $800?
I didn't see Scott jumping out the window. That's why I didn't believe you. Figured he would have went head first right out that window behind you if that happened.
It didn't work on
I
me
believe
because I
that.
was staring at
I
the
believe
chart.
I believe old Swiftwater would have had a Facebook Live conversation today.
Yeah. There'd have been a lot of Facebook Lives, I think.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that a bit. I would not doubt that one iota.
I'm telling you. They would have been jumping out the windows on Wall Street. Yeah. Everything.
Yeah. Hey, Rick, you been looking for any of that other kind of gold, morels?
No, haven't been out. Like I said,
Boy,
I've been sick. Now I've been sick for the past week.
It's been too cold and rainy.
I haven't been able to get out. It's been raining a lot here. Yeah,
It's
lately.
been cold.
I've seen people with pictures been scooping them up.
It's been too cold here. We need some hot weather to some sunshine.
man.
Yeah, it's been raining and wet, miserable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I'm sick.
it snowed this morning on my way to work.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
I didn't go out there. I took off work today. I was sick.
I'm like, are you shitting me? I'm like, am I still dreaming?
We had a little breeze today.
I
You
mean,
know what's sad is California. What's sad is California's got another storm system coming through. They're calling for more snow up in the mountains.
Oh yeah, well they're up in
And
the
the
mountains.
temperature's gonna drop tomorrow.
I'm in
Yeah,
the flat.
temperature's gonna drop tomorrow here.
They
Yeah.
said we were gonna get a chance of rain. I'm like, no way.
I'm still. It's like
Rain is not coming off that plateau.
all we've got is rain for the past week. That's all it's done is rained every day.
Yep.
It's been cold rain. It's only been in the 40s.
I told you guys all
30s.
thought, nothing's gonna happen. It's been 70 degrees. I'm like, Mother Nature's gonna whack you.
It was in the 80s. And it jumped up and she reared her ugly head and broke it off.
See, we have a lot of snowpack still, and it's starting to get warm, and we have flooding all over the place, or high water. The Great Salt Lake's filling up faster than I can imagine. It's just getting crazy. They're not even releasing some of the dams because they have to hold it back because we got too much water already.
Huh?
Yeah,
that's gonna have to.
Look at the good side. You're gonna have water like all year long.
Sure.
Yeah, better than having a drought, I guess.
Yeah.
So the Salt Lake is rising. That is a thing. Lake Mead has been rising too. So
It better be.
Lake Mead, is that the one that was empty there before?
Pretty much.
Yeah, out there in Vegas.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
so it's actually starting to fill up again.
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
No more undiscovered barrels.
Right? No more getting off of fines. Yeah. It's like, come on, man. That was kind of cool. It was pretty interesting, though. The stuff.
Well, didn't they ban filming there?
What's that?
Didn't they ban filming there?
They probably did.
I don't know.
Where? In Lake Mead?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Like you can't do that. I've got a First Amendment right to do that in public.
They do it in other states too, in forests and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't do that. That's against my First Amendment right.
I don't know who enforces it, but
All right.
Well, I guess if
It
there's
was-
only access into it and out of it, you can control it. But if not, you can't control that.
Not if it's a public access,
Yeah.
they don't have no control over.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on how they have the access.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's
Now, if it's a private entity that's running the access,
Right.
yes, they can ask. You can trespass you and ask you to leave, and then if you're video and you take it off. That's why
Right.
we don't like private entities on.
Yeah, it depends on the access.
Ah, all right. So that kind of makes sense. Ish. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people were going down there videoing and like the boat that was in the water, and they went through it, and they just showed how the water was, and a lot of people just seen the trash that was in the place, and that's why they're like, oh my gosh, but they still can't say you can't film it. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. I don't know why they wouldn't let them film it anyway. You know?
so here it goes. It says, simply put, commercial filming at Lake Mead is banned only if the person does not have a filming permit. If someone is filming for a YouTube video anywhere in Lake Mead National Recreation or other national parks, the permit needs to be approved by NPS.
Yeah. So you gotta.
Got to have a permit.
If you got a commercial, if you're doing a commercial representation of it, then you have to have a permit because you are thereby making money off of that commercial entity. Like they're going to put it on TV. But somebody shooting something for YouTube, no, we don't have to shoot your permission. We got a First Amendment
It
right.
says right there they have to have an approved permit.
But what if you're just filming your family? Like, hey, look, we're
Yeah.
out here late. And, oh, that boat is way out of the water. It shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
Are
here
you going to
comes
say no?
some
That's
turnkey
kind of-
idiot in uniform.
That's kind of a free speech violation.
Well, where's Lake Mead at?
That's in Nevada,
Right outside Vegas.
Well, there you go. That answers the question.
Nevada, Arizona border,
Yeah.
shall we say?
I was gonna say if I was
Close to
Arizona,
California. There you go. That answers your question.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They can make their own rules. They can do what they want.
Yeah. Yeah.
like I said, we got the rights under the First Amendment to film anything.
Well, did you?
They ain't got no rights in California.
So did you hear today that in all new buildings in New York City will no longer have gas appliances, only electric?
What's this
Let's
now?
just see how that
Yeah, they
works.
banned gas appliances in buildings in New York City. So no more new construction will have gas appliances. It's
Gas.
Oh, that's
I wonder how they get electricity by
Yeah.
gas and coal. Hello.
it'll all
That's
be
okay. California
gas.
just
So no natural gas.
No
right?
no natural gas in any more new buildings. So if you already have it, you're kind of grandfathered in. But anything
Well,
new cannot
At
have
least we don't
natural
have gas
gas.
line blows up, I guess.
I mean,
Crazy.
just California just banned all gas lawnmowers,
Yeah.
weed
Yeah.
whackers, the blowers after
They're all
2030, no more.
I wish.
So we got a few years.
I just wish the United States would quit following these freaking idiot states that try to do some whacked out crap.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, they did it. We might as well try it too.
Well,
Yeah.
New York City now, I think on, what is that, Broadway or whatever they call it?
Uh-huh.
Is it the Broadway? in New
Probably
York City?
Broadway, yeah. Yeah.
They have ATMs now that reverse. You put money into the ATMs and then they make credit cards.
Yeah, they give me a credit card.
No more cash.
What?
Yeah, that's
like
how they
vouchers for
exactly-
in store.
It's crap, man.
And there's a few
You're getting rid of the
restaurants
cash in
New
the
York
stores.
City.
They want to use credit cards now.
Ah.
What am I going to do if I got to cash in gold?
I mean, there's a couple of restaurants in New York City where they don't take cash.
Yeah.
It is debit or credit only, digital. I mean, come
I
on.
won't be in there.
Well, that's what they're pushing for, and I don't want
New
it.
York,
I
man.
don't
New York's
want
crazy.
it.
You know?
And I want to go visit it.
And if that does happen,
Well,
that
I mean,
actually
it's just
does
like the
happen.
turnpikes when you go to travel.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
you
I'm-
said use credit card for that or parking credit cards.
Yeah.
But like I said, if it does happen, that'll be the death of Bitcoin. It'll be
Well,
done.
New York is the East Coast, California.
How is a cashless society the death of Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Because number one, the government don't have their fingers in it right now. And
Well,
when
they
they
do.
go to it, they're going to treat you just like somebody counterfeiting money. You
But-
can't have the same
But the
currency.
government does have their fingers in it because they tax the crap out of it.
Not as much as you think they can yet.
You know?
They're
They're not-
imposing they want to do a bill that will cost Bitcoin miners
Yeah.
30%.
More. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're starting to
They
poke
got
in
their
over
they got their
it.
paws all in that digital currency.
Oh yeah.
Well, then on top of that, California has already said after 2035, no more diesel semi trucks.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No more what?
No more diesel semi.
As I
And that includes your F-350s
Yeah.
and F-450s.
Oh, he's supposed to- How are you
73500.
supposed to get stuff across the United States? I mean,
Electric.
as I watched an electric bus just burn 2 days ago.
All right. What about like ships and stuff? Are they going to have to become all electric?
There ain't no way, dude.
I'm just curious. It's just a question.
They better have some big generators.
They're already trying on airplanes become all electric.
That's no. Yeah.
I will
Solar.
not fly on an all electric airplane. Yeah.
Oh.
But a
they have
ship.
electric diesel or electric rigs, right?
So if they're going to get rid of diesels, will
Are
they?
they using electric big trucks now?
Yeah, I think they got electric
They've
semis.
got a couple of them
They've
now.
got
I don't
Not
know how
even
far they
not
can
even
go.
semis. They have mining equipment.
Oh yeah, they do. They got mining equipment that's all like.
Huge.
Yeah.
You know, the reason they use it is not necessarily because they want to be green, but it's when they go inside mines and stuff. You know, there's no
Sure.
emissions and stuff like that. It's
No
cleaner
vapor.
air.
Now that makes sense. Okay, that.
Well, and you don't want sparks either, but still, you got electric, so you never know. But
Still got to charge it. Still got to use lithium batteries, sure.
Yeah. So I
Yep.
guess everything will just get shipped by locomotive, electric trains.
Oh, that's already going to happen.
Right.
The next few trains going to have to be electric.
they're not going to understand what the impact with this
And the
crap
problem
is going to
is,
be.
you're not going to be able to keep up with the grid. You got
Right.
People.
Oh, yeah, they
especially
can't.
during
They can't keep up
You're
with
not
the
gonna
grid
be able
now. Can't keep up with the grid now in California.
unless you're using natural resources such as oil, coal.
And here's another
natural
question.
gas, even
So-
nuclear.
Here's another question that somebody asked me about. What about if you live in these big apartment buildings, these high-rise apartment buildings? Where are you going to charge your car at?
Yeah, no doubt.
Exactly. There's
You-
not enough
you know,
charging stations.
Right. You have 500 apartments in there, and they all have electric cars. Where are they going to charge their cars?
Well, the old lady's got one of her people that she works with has got a Tesla, and he said his electric bills went up $200 a month. Just
Yeah, sure. Just charging it at home. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it doesn't cost that much as gas.
Yeah, that's $200 a month.
Oh,
Think how
good
much
point.
you spend filling up in gas.
Let me see.
You spend
I
way more than
spend
200.
I
Yeah.
spend $400 a month in gas going back and forth to work. So
I go and put the gas tank
I'll
into
get the electric
the
bill.
gas nozzle into the gas tank, and I'm sitting there going, there's about 5 gallons. This is a stop sign,
Right.
and it's taking me about 3 minutes.
And a normal price of gas is not $5.45.
no,
Just
And you
3
ain't
minutes
gotta
to
wait.
fill up the tank compared to
if you
I
take all,
gotta charge
You ain't
my.
gotta
you
wait
take all-
5 to 8 hours to charge
Yeah.
it up either.
yeah, that's
yeah, if you take all the cockamamie taxes off of gas, it'd be about $1.96 a gallon.
And drive around and look for a charging station. That
yeah,
one
right. But now everybody. So if everybody in the world has to have an electric car, there ain't that many charging stations.
No.
Well, as it sits right now, I mean, there's a lot more charging stations than one would think. One night we were
Right.
we were talking about like in Juneau, Alaska, for instance, and there was like 37 something charging stations in Juneau, and we were like, what the hell?
It's weird, Jaron. I drive 60 miles to work and back every day, and I don't know one electric charging station between here and there. Not
No,
one.
I live in Black Canyon City, and I don't know one I don't even know any in Phoenix. And
And
I know
see-
there ain't one here.
And see, in San Diego, if I go
I don't know
from
any around our
Part
towns.
B, I already saw those 36 charging stations.
Yeah.
I've not seen one yet around my towns.
Well, I got 4 or 5 around the corner from where I live because there's a Tesla dealer right there, and so they have charging stations right outside the Tesla dealer. But that's the only ones I know of around here too.
I don't even know where
About
the
every shopping
Tesla
center
dealer
that
is.
charging.
It's
Just Google charging stations in your
I
area.
just,
I bet you'd be
I just-
surprised.
I'll just tell you one thing. This is why I think it's like the biggest shaft in the world. Because number one, if you got an electric car, why don't you figure out when the car is moving, let that recharge the
it
battery?
should. It should recharge itself.
Oh, but no, then you can't make money off of you still. See, once you buy that car and it recharges itself, that's your car. You don't need them anymore. And see, that's why it's such a bull crap industry, is because now they'll get, you got the electric, but you have to have the charging stations now, and then they'll start taxing you on that again. It's bull crap, man. It sucks. Like I said, that's why I like gold. You don't get taxed on it because I don't report it.
Let me see. I'm
I sell it to individuals, $100 here, $300 here, whatever you want.
fast
I don't have to
EV
report
charging
that.
stations near me. so,
There's
it,
times when they're-
so it says I can get up to a 90-mile range in 30 minutes of charge.
And then when you want to take your family on a trip across America, and you got to sit there and wait,
Oh boy.
it's going to take
Oh
8
my
days.
God, are you ready for this,
Four.
Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
to get across.
Okay, near Black Canyon City, Arizona, 705 EV charging station.
Wow.
I've never seen one.
Hold on, I'm looking by me.
Actually, I've never seen one in Black Canyon
There's
City.
none here in this city, and there ain't none at Anthem. I haven't seen a Circle
How
K
far
there.
is Rock Springs?
There is no charging
Yeah, there ain't no
stations in
charging
Rock
street in
Springs.
Rock Springs
We
Cafe.
just went there
Yeah,
the
there
other day.
is.
There is
35769 Old Black Canyon Highway, Black Canyon City.
I've never seen a plug in there, buddy.
none. They just actually.
Well, they're not
shut
necessarily like a big charging station, but some people are just like they're like the host, and it might be at somebody's house.
No,
No,
hang
I
on.
don't think
I
so.
think what it is it might be there soon, because they had to dig up their tanks to replace the old tanks with new tanks. So they're probably, if they're going to do that, they might stick up an EV station, and that's probably why it's on there. But there's not one there right now.
Otherwise, we would have seen it.
Oh yeah, they'll stick.
Well, that's why I say they don't. It's not like a traditional charging station like you might think. It could be at somebody's
The
home.
closest one I think of would probably be New River,
Yeah, well,
Right.
and that's going to be in the shopping centers.
Yeah, there's definitely.
There's a wall at the Walmart
Yeah.
Supercenter. It says 14.4 miles away from you.
Yeah,
And
that'd be an Anthem.
yeah,
yep, Anthem Way, Phoenix.
Yeah,
yeah. They will have charging station. Walmart definitely.
but
They're
never
jumping
seen
on
it.
the bandwagon.
Yeah,
I don't know
I've
how
never
to
seen
work this thing.
it. I do.
Yeah, it's saying by me there's 27 public charging station ports, level 2 and level 3. Whatever the hell that means. Yeah.
Wait till people figure out if there's expensive metal in them charging ports.
But yeah, I mean, for right now, that might be sustainable with the amount of charging stations they got now. But once everybody's got one,
Right.
Could
What?
you imagine that? If there was something like really expensive in those charging stations, you'd have guys lassoing them like a freaking catalytic converter.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, when everybody in the state is driving one, they'll have to have a electric charging station on every corner.
Yeah.
I mean, how many of them can they possibly put in?
You can't support that
They
kind
can't.
of
They
grid.
cannot support the amount of vehicles. Not like
That's right. It's like what I said.
Have you heard what they're doing now?
Summertime or the
Uh-uh.
wintertime, you know.
Like, you know how people like the muscle cars and they like that sound and everything?
Oh yeah,
They're still making the EVs, but they're using the sound system and speakers. To
right.
give you
Yeah, they did that
sound.
with the Charger, which is kind of cool. But it's just the whole electric thing. I don't want to have to go drive somewhere and sit for 2 hours and wait for my car to charge.
There's supposed to be one here in Shippensburg, but it looks like an empty lot. So maybe they didn't.
It looks like an empty lot.
Haven't put them in yet.
Empty lot.
Yeah. Speculation ground is what that is.
We're thinking
We might
about
be able
putting one in here.
Yeah.
But we haven't yet. Because nobody in Shippensburg has an electric car.
I don't know. There's 2 or 3, but I can't confirm them. I mean, you know, it's because it says it's there doesn't mean it's there.
What sucks is because they say, they tell us as gold prospectors and miners that we tear up the earth and we make it look bad. You ever seen a lithium mine? It looks like a 19 to 27 story building straight down on the earth, and it's I don't know how many miles wide.
I'm just saying.
It's ridiculous.
It's a little bit of a slippery slope because
Yeah.
you have to throw away your phone if you don't like lithium batteries.
Yeah.
I'll go back to a dumb phone. I don't care.
And they complain
There's
about
one
us,
supposed
we
to be
can't
by the
run it.
Shippensburg University, by the college.
Oh, there's probably
There's
one up
supposed
by
to be
the
one by
college.
the college.
I bet you there's one by the college. Yeah, these college kids probably have Teslas.
Yeah.
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 Says open 24 hours.
Sure. Because you're going to sit there for hours charging your car in line.
Straight by the Shippensburg University.
They're going to be lined up to charge their EV vehicle.
And still to this day, Jared, most of my phone is talking text. Other than that, I might put it on a YouTube video, but that's about it. I don't use my phone for any banking. I don't use my phone for nothing.
I don't know. I think this world's gone nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it's anarchy.
What's that one song you hear? Dumb ways to die. And then you see people
Yeah,
walking across
dumb ways to
the
die.
road looking at their phone. I'm like, really?
What's it called?
It's dumb ways to die.
Dumb ways to die.
Oh, dumb ways to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it shows it, but people being idiots that you're like, hey man, that's not. I wouldn't do that.
I just don't know anymore.
Yeah, actually, there's a couple of them around, supposedly.
Like I said, you'd be surprised if you Google it.
Yeah.
But still, what did it say? 30 minutes charging to get
Yeah, it was like 3 and
90
Well,
miles. You can go
You got to
90
make sure when
miles.
you get there, it's open too.
Yeah, they're pretty much open.
Yeah,
24
3 in
hours.
Shippensburg, 2 in Chambersburg.
No, I mean like there's no other cars sitting there.
Right, that's what I mean. That there's not cars
Not,
already sitting.
not only your 2 hours, but if he just pulled in before you, you got to wait on his 2
Gotta
hours.
wait for
Well,
his-
that's the thing. If you're traveling across country,
You're screwed.
you got to try to find the nearest one. I mean, and you're on a wild goose chase. I mean,
Yeah,
you go to
it's not
one
gonna
like
be
that,
fair.
that there's an open field, nothing's there. Or you
Yeah,
go to
it's not
another
gonna
one and
be-
it don't work. And you go to
I can't
another
wait.
one.
I can't wait till people start going. Yeah, I'm 2 hours late to work because I had to charge my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna go in like.
What
lead
about
balloon.
that?
When you traveling across country, there's not going to be a guarantee that's going to be a charging station at that rest stop.
Right, you might have to go out of your way.
Next stop that has actual services.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to go to Virginia to see my sister. It's 4 hours away, or go to Ohio 4 or 5 hours. I might be able to make it 4 or 5 hours, but I ain't gonna be able to turn.
No,
around.
right. You're gonna have to.
Hey, are you going to see your sister in Virginia?
Yeah, in July.
Man, go take your metal detector, man.
In Virginia.
Well, dude, Civil War.
Oh,
Oh, no, yeah.
he's right down the street from freaking Gettysburg.
Well, yeah, you can't dig there. I'm
Well-
just saying. And it's probably been hit like 40 million times.
But he's just got to
There's some
find.
good places down in Virginia to metal detect, yeah.
He's just got to find some farmland around that Gettysburg area, because you know them troops went all through there. They didn't just
I'm
stick
sure.
one way.
If he's got relatives in Gettysburg
When
or
they had the skirmish in Shippensburg, they came through here. It's just trying to find the right fields. you
Yep.
know, that they stayed in.
Yeah, you never know. Just a rogue soldier might have stayed right in your backyard somewhere,
Yeah, could be.
sleeping
It
under
used
a
to be
tree.
fields.
Yeah, you never know.
It's all used to be fields.
It's actually highly possible.
It is super highly possible. He got
And we're not
separated
far.
from his platoon.
We're not that far off the main road, you know,
Yeah,
that runs through from Chambersburg to Shippensburg.
sure. And that, like you said, that was all woods and fields at one time back then. So, yeah.
Yep.
He got separated from his platoon. He was out there all alone, just chilling under.
No, you know what? I bet you could go in town and find a construction site and probably pull something up. With
Probably. You probably could.
Well, they actually had those, what do you call them, the historical sites all over in town.
Yeah.
And when they do digging and stuff in there, they have to have people come in and monitor it because they are finding stuff.
Oh, sure. Oh, I bet all the time. Right when they build new houses, digging foundations, like,
Mhm.
really? More relics? Now we got to
Yeah, they're
stop.
about ready to tear a couple buildings down in there. I can guarantee there's going to be people in there monitoring that,
Oh, guaranteed.
looking for stuff.
Yeah. The minute
I used to love those metal detecting stories. I was metal detecting and I come across a tree in the woods and there's a rifle that's been there for so
Oh,
many years.
yeah.
No.
Yeah. And
I'm
look,
like, no.
it still shoots.
Number one, that tree, if that rifle was actually against that tree and it never got blowed down, that tree would grow around the rifle. And you probably just get
Never
knocked
get
off
slowed
that.
down in 40, 50 years, too.
Yeah, I keep saying.
Really? Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I think,
Yeah, they have layers of rust on it
I
too.
think some of them stories are
Yeah, you
far-fetched.
probably have a couple good layers.
Yeah.
Especially a barrel filled up with water and rust.
Yeah.
The patina is just-
Yeah.
So Tim, did they start another one of those treasure hunts? I thought I saw you post.
The 30th of May. So the end of the month, the treasure hunt number 2 will kick off.
Yeah, we got to keep up on that story for Sunday show.
Yeah, I want when you start getting the
Yeah.
tips, I want to do them.
It'll be the
I want to
30th.
see if we can figure them out. I ain't no good at that stuff, but I mean,
Hey, we might not be rich, but we got a whole clan behind us on this show.
exactly. We will do it as a show. You know what I mean?
See, we
That way
just
the whole show can do it and monitor it. And besides the traveling part, you
Yeah.
guys will have to do that in Ohio.
Well,
but-
John Hunt's right down there. He's like 20 minutes from there.
I was going to say, you never know who just lives there. We might be able to
yeah,
help
maybe
him
we
find
can help John find it.
Yeah, we just put John out there, and then we just feed him the information. Go here, John. Okay.
This is what I'm thinking.
That's what we
That'd be
do.
awesome if John can find it. Heck
Yeah, that's 10 grand.
Right? It'd be cool if that.
I sent the people a message. I want to try to get them on here, let them tell us about it. So we'll see if they ever get back.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, trying. I'm a
You mean the people looking for it, or the people who's already found it?
people that put it on. They're putting it on.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Planning it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them on.
Yeah, that would be a good show. Actually.
Let them come on and tell us all about it. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, just tell us why they're doing it or how they got started.
All 9 yards. We know it's a
Now, is it just cash, or is it got a mixture of treasure? Like
It's got treasure. It's got jewels and
Okay.
gold, and oh yeah, cash,
Maybe a
jewels,
possible
and
gift
gold.
card here for there.
gift card.
Maybe there's an Applebee's gift card in there too, Rob.
Oh, there's something I wanted to mention. I don't know if it's true or not, but somebody was talking today about silver coins, and they said the way to test it is put an ice cube on it, and if it melts fast, it's real. I was like, I've never heard of that testing.
You've never heard of that, Jerry?
No.
I test all my silver with ice cubes.
What? Rob, you're full crap.
No, serious.
You're yanking our chain again, dude.
Does it melt that fast?
No, ice cubes will melt on real silver.
Well, ice cubes will melt on anything.
Fake silver too.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how do you tell the difference?
A 1 ounce bar or a 5 ounce bar or a 10 ounce bar, you put an ice cube on it, it starts melting pretty quickly. Even with the rain and all that. But hey, I don't know the science
An
behind
ice
it. But
cube will melt on anything if you take it out of the freezer.
no, you don't understand. It actually melts really quickly. Not if you let it sit there and let it melt later.
Oh, come on. Somebody got to.
Oh, true.
Somebody get a silver one and somebody get a regular one and
And a
see which.
regular.
He's off to the
Come on,
races.
Bill Nye. I want to see a science experiment.
But you have to do a comparison with a.
Right.
Yeah, you got to have a regular crap silver dollar and a silver dollar.
Now you gotta have a crack.
It's just gonna go
You know, just a modern silver dollar and an old.
Now there might be something in silver that reacts with the chill of the ice because
What, radiation?
Metal stretch and they stretch and expand with heat and coolness.
Yeah, but it cooled off 50
Could it be
years
something
ago.
in silver though? We don't know. I mean, he seems to got hey, Sharon's the one that said something about it. He knowed about it evidently.
Yeah, but he also said gold dropped $800 an ounce too today. So.
Well, he was
I couldn't think of the word there for a minute, but yeah, silver, a coin, and then a clad coin. See if
Glad, yeah.
it melts
thank you.
faster.
I don't think it'll melt
You
fast.
got to use a whole dang bag of ice.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna dump a bunch of silver out here. You pick one.
That camera
Do you have a clad one also?
Did you hear him? You got a clad one, a clad silver.
Yeah, you got to have a clad coin too.
There's no clad
Like,
silver.
dude,
You got to.
So what's
Well,
considered
you
fine?
know what I'm talking about.
I don't have a war nickel with me.
Is that silver?
That is definitely silver.
Let me ask you one.
Okay.
Well, not on my poker table though.
Got to have a silver coin, 2 silver coins, a quarter and a quarter. Silver
I don't
quarter
wanna
and a
go dig-
clad
I
quarter.
don't want to go dig for the coins.
He's got a solid plug of
This
silver.
this is a 1.5 ounce button.
Okay.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
Stop.
No.
That is cutting through it pretty fast.
Get out of
That's
there.
pretty fast.
All right.
Now get a regular coin.
I'll take a regular quarter and put up in it.
Yeah.
A regular quarter. Who's got a quarter, man? We're poor.
I don't have a
Or
quarter
nickel,
on me.
whatever.
We're
Something.
gold.
But I have a nickel. I have a
That's a
nickel.
Try it, nickel.
That'll work.
We'll try nickel.
Actually, no, it's a V nickel.
You got a quarter, honey?
It's not melting as fast.
Nope,
Got a
not
quarter?
melting at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
do this on the
So-
quarter.
Here's a quarter. Okay?
All right.
Not really melting.
Nope.
Huh.
Hey,
Okay.
you guys,
Now
I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
All right.
I'll take a silver ring.
The plug melted
Okay.
it pretty darn
I'll
good.
All
take,
right.
I'll take the silver ring. It's gonna start melting it real quick.
Well, we learned something.
Here's another silver ring.
I just think.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
that's fast. I know the answer.
I can't. I went. Okay.
I
Now we gotta find out.
I
Now we gotta
think
find
I
out.
think the heat from your body generates through the silver better than it does the clad. That's what
Okay,
I
quit it
think.
with that crap. But
That's what I
anyway,
think.
I gotta. You know what's funny is because this whole coin is cold.
Yeah.
The coolness went really through the silver nugget he had.
Right. Right.
Yeah, it's cold.
But that's what I'm thinking. I think your heat generates through it.
No, I'm gonna have to look at it. Well, if your heat generated through it, this thing wouldn't be this cold.
Actually, I did have a
And
silver
I've been
diamond.
holding it, it's still cold.
I had a silver diamond here the whole entire time.
Yeah, that is weird though.
It's
It's
my
the first time I've heard of it, but he just
Yeah.
proved it in front of my eyes. But like
Yeah.
I said, if it was the heat going through it, Tim, this thing wouldn't still be cool, and it's still cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know because that's why they use silver in electrical conductors, right?
That's really weird.
I don't know. It is kind of weird. It's a cool experiment.
Well, I watched it. It goes.
So here's what
right through the
Google
ice.
has to say. It says silver has the highest thermal conductivity of any common metal or alloy. Even at room temperature, authentic silver products will melt the ice at an exceedingly rapid rate. If it melts faster, it's probably silver.
Ah,
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable. That's pretty cool.
I got to say, I've never heard of that before.
Me neither.
But hey, it's a good way to test your silver now.
Can you test
Yeah.
it? What about gold? Can you test
There
it?
you go to an auction, you think something silver, just pop an ice cube out and
Grab an ice cube out of
You
your
got an ice
Right.
cube in your pocket, you know.
That's
Pull,
right.
no, just pull one out of your drinking glass.
Right.
Let's do that. I'll test it. See if it's
Yeah.
silver. Oh,
Take
yeah,
one
it is.
right
Nice.
out of your
What are you
drink.
doing?
I agree. Take one out of your drink and just see if it melts.
Jeff says try a Bitcoin and see how fast it melts.
Really quick when your computer goes.
I don't know. I don't
Go
know.
ahead. Rub an
Interesting.
ice cube on that Bitcoin computer. Let's just see you do it.
Well, it's always nice to see a little science experiment here.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, we learned.
I was gonna have to say I was on the fence, but after he got up and ran,
Yeah, I was
like,
too.
He knows it does work. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
like
when
me,
she
oh,
when
yeah,
she
I'll
told
do
that
it.
to me, I was just kind of like calling BS, but I
Right.
figured
Yeah.
I'd mention it.
it made sense to me. I figured it would work. I don't know why.
Now, for you guys out there that find coins and stuff, you want to know if it's really silver or not, put the son of a gun on ice cube.
I reckon.
Same thing with jewelry.
No, I mean that
I'll
ice
do
cube
that
had a big.
now.
That
Next
ice cube
time I
had a
go to
big
an
room
auction.
from that thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, didn't believe it, but he put that plug against it and it made a big groove in it. Like within 2 seconds, I was like, well, I visibly seen that just happen.
So I guess it would work like with the silver necklace or silver bracelet or anything.
It would have to,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, it
It will.
should.
I mean, that thing melted right up in that ice cube like now.
Yeah.
Well, another strange thing is, isn't it? I think it's brass. Like that's why they use brass doorknobs because it like kills germs. It's antimicrobial.
What?
Yeah, I remember something hearing about that
A
too.
lot
why
of
they used to use them in
doorknobs
pipes.
were made out of brass.
Yeah, that's why they used to use water pipes for that, or brass for water pipes, I think.
Interesting.
And then they switched to what was it, copper? And then they found out copper wasn't no good, so now everybody switched to PVC or some.
Yeah.
And eventually, that's probably not going to be good for us.
Of course
Yeah.
it's not.
Have to figure out something different.
They make plastic with
Petroleum
chemicals.
oil. That's gotta be dead, lady.
It'll be running through electric wires.
I was gonna say you're gonna give us some electric pipes next month.
Yeah. We now run water through electric wires. We have electric water.
Just remember, folks, from the words of a great man: if it wasn't grown and it wasn't mined, it does not exist.
Right. Just saying. Interesting though. Man, that was a pretty cool little experiment there, Rob. You got any more
I know.
cool experiments that you can share with the class?
That was pretty good. I mean, that's a good
It
way to
was.
test it. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that metal detect in parks, and they metal detect. You know, if you ever find something you think is, hey, this could be silver, put it to an ice cube, because you'll find out really quick.
Yep.
Well, here's another trick. If you go in, go around garage sales or estate sales and all that, you always carry a magnet. When you see a bunch of jewelry, just use that magnet to see if it's actually going to stick to it. If it ain't sticking to it, buy it.
Buy it.
That's
Yeah.
it's real. But if it's no,
That is true. Good.
Well,
So if
thank
it
you
doesn't
very much,
stick to
Rob
it-
Y, the science guy.
He is Rob White, science guy.
So if it doesn't stick to it, what's all the things that it could be? Could
Well,
be
it depends-
silver,
it depends on what it
could
is.
be
It could
aluminum,
gold,
could be
it could be
titanium,
silver, it could be
could be
platinum.
silver, could be gold, could be platinum.
It could be valuable. It could be worth
Gold for the most part, I tell you that.
Yeah.
much.
Gold, silver, and platinum do not stick to a magnet.
Right.
Yeah, well,
Right.
well, you gotta understand though. They could have, if it's like in a ring, understand that they might have put extra compounds in there to stiffen it up, like
But
copper,
usually-
nickel. So
Usually you will use copper, nickel,
Yeah.
but it will not stick to a magnet.
Brass doesn't either. That's how I got tricked into
no,
brass
Oh,
18
that's
karat
right.
stamped rings.
yeah, brass doesn't either.
So a lot of times, these costume jewelry that you look at, and they say it's gold and all that, most of them is going to be stainless steel.
Spray paint.
Yeah, with the little like coating, even gold electric plate. It's going to be a steel compound, and the gold electric plate is going to be baked onto it.
Ah.
And that will have some value, but it's not going to be as much as a actual gold.
Yeah,
ring.
they say it's gold filled or something like that. That's what
Yeah.
it turns your, like if you wear it in the shower and your neck is wearing it, and then your natural sweat's got acids in it. It just eats up the gold off of it, and then you've got the metal underneath. That's why you get like a green ring around your neck from a crappy
Yeah,
necklace.
that's always a nice
But
piece of
you know,
jewelry.
there's also a term, like let's say if you're out at a estate sale or garage sale or even thrift store, or you find it in the beach or in the park or something like that, and it says gold P. Well, gold P is going to be plumb. That's going to be guaranteeing the close purity of what that's going to be at. So if it's 14K P plumb, now normally they'll go PK plated, or PL or GLP or something like that. But usually if it says PLU or P, it's going to be plumb, and that's going to be the closest to the natural gold that is there, and it's real gold. So
I
they will
took
have
some gold crowns and I took it to the Ohio Gold Show and sold them there. I ended up getting 6 grams of gold out of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's cool.
Guys at work were like, I don't want these things. You know, do you want them? They're gold. And I'm like, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah! Rich like, give me the-
Give me them gold teeth, baby.
I took them to the gold show, gave them to them, and they raised
Right.
them up and said, yeah, we'll give you. I said, just swap them out with gold. Give me 6 grams worth of gold. He said, okay.
Yeah, remember?
Rich didn't tell the guy buying them that I found them all in one spot in the creek. So he'd fill it with a dead body.
One time I was at the refinery here, selling some gold and stuff, and this lady came in. She had a Ziploc bag full of gold teeth and stuff from the dentist.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, well, back when we was younger and you would go get a filling, it was either silver or gold.
Mhm.
And gold was cheaper back then, so you got to figure. I mean, a lot of people had gold fillings. Yeah.
And a lot of times it's usually made between 10 to 14 karat.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that, it's too malleable.
Yeah, it's too
It's
soft.
not going to work.
Right. Right.
So usually it's about 10 to 12 karat.
But
Can
heck.
you imagine somebody filling your teeth in with some hot gold? Holy cow. Oh, no.
If somebody said, "Here, Tim, I got a bunch of gold crowns. You can have them," I'd be like, "Sweet, give them here."
Sweet. No, I would take them. It's gold, gold.
Gold's gold, right? I'd be like,
But I mean, could you imagine being the guy back in the day that, let me just melt that in there? It didn't, I mean, it couldn't feel good. There's no way.
no, I don't know how they did it. Actually, even with
You
silver,
got to melt it into the hole.
gotta melt a boat.
Yeah.
Nowadays they make a mold of your mouth, and then they just fill that one tooth up, and then they just put it down
Well,
on
might.
top.
Yeah, they get them out of the tooth somehow.
Yeah, crazy. That's what it is. Yeah, crazy. Well,
Oh, did we forget
Some
gold
interesting
prices?
facts. Oh, we
Yeah,
didn't.
we did.
Yeah,
oh,
we
you
didn't.
did
do
do gold prices, did you?
Now
I
you
say,
can
I
probably
just
get
look.
them.
Well,
All right,
I just
here we
announced that
go.
it hit a high. Is all.
yeah, that was it. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the high part is, but I can tell you what my numbers are as of closing today. We're actually looking at a $23 jump to gold. That went up to 2,040, which we have words from Jaron that actually reached, I think, 280, correct?
2081.
2081. That's a hell of a jump. So whoever is on the stock market right there took a heck of a ride up, and then when they dumped it, they took a heck of a ride down and made a lot of money today. We actually got silver come in, and Tim loves that. 22.22 up. And which it did go down a little bit. It used to be 26. It's 25.50. Does it say 8? Yeah, 25.58. We got platinum.
25.68.
Is it 68?
68.
Platinum we got coming in. Ooh, took an $11 downward spiral. We got that at 10.64. Palladium actually did the same thing with a $14 drop. Went down to 14.96. You know what's funny is because platinum. I mean, remember back when platinum was like so expensive for rings, and everybody, I want a platinum ring. Like
Platinum was worth more than gold at one point.
Now it's
Yeah.
crap. Yeah, now it's like crazy. Now it's crap. Rhodium, believe it or not, stayed arch today, so that's pretty good. We got the Nike and the Sing up right now, and the S&P 200 is actually down. I don't know what the 500 was. It's not giving me a report on that right now. So, yeah. So we could do See, I got an update thing here. See what it does.
What's
Updated
Bitcoin, Jaron?
the
Bitcoin was
Bitcoin.
up as well today because so 3 or 4 more banks collapsed today. So gold and Bitcoin had good days. Silver as well. Bitcoin is up to $29,035.
I to be honest with you, I think we're going to be headed towards the recession, and I saw it happening about a year ago. So,
I think people should take their money and start buying precious metals while they got a chance.
yeah.
Yeah, just don't buy platinum
Yeah, no.
because as soon as they start making
That's what they-
cars, as soon as they start making electric cars, they won't need platinum for converters no more. So
Yeah, but if you think of it, it's all part of the big plan. I mean, your money, they're closing down the banks. They want you to go to this electrical digital currency, which nobody wants to do. So that's going to drive people to go to the bank, get their money, and then take their money and actually put into metals, precious metals, which right now, look at the prices. So what do you got to buy at? So who's making the money again? The same, I'm not going to say the names, but the same guys that's making the freaking rules. So,
well, that's the way it always goes, right?
it's a bunch of crap, is what I think.
Oh, it is a bunch of crap. Okay.
I know, but I'm not allowed to say what I really want to.
It's sad. It's a bunch of shit.
Oh, goodness.
Tonight you can say it.
No, I'm not going to do it just in case we
Yeah,
got some
but-
kids.
I mean, am I thinking right? Is platinum going to bottom out because they ain't going to need it for converters no more? So
Dude, it's been at $1,000 for freaking how long?
right, but I think the minute all this electric car nonsense, they won't need it no more.
No.
No more
No,
converters.
well, we got platinum in the platinum in the
And the
converters.
converters, yeah, what the
Yeah.
thieves are always stealing off your cars, so
Right.
they won't
And
be.
I don't
needing-
really know of any car manufacturers that aren't producing or are going plan to produce an EV. So I mean,
right that aren't correct.
they already are. I mean,
Yeah, they all are
Ford,
now.
Chevy. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's got one.
No, I just think platinum's going to just drop. Like it'll be like about worth $2 or something.
It's ridiculous.
It's just
I'm sure it has its other uses, but that's gonna take a big cut.
yeah, but that's going to be the biggest cut is the
You know what?
automotive industry.
If you think
Yeah.
about this, I think this is one of the reasons why this shit is not going to work. I mean, you guys in the big city, oh yeah, you could play like, oh yeah, we need EV, blah blah blah. Yeah, you know what? You live in the city. That's your fault. Number one.
Right.
Number two, I don't see Amish people using freaking batteries to do any kind of farming.
Well,
I ain't gonna say well.
actually,
Well,
I just read an article the other day, and it was like titled "Amish are using a strange line of transport now," and I was like, "Well, I gotta see what this is." They were using e-bikes,
that's-
they
electric
don't even have
bikes.
electricity on their house. How the hell are they gonna use electricity on a farm?
It's
That's the
probably
biggest
off-
bull crap I've
It's
ever
probably the offshoot of the actual Amish.
Yeah.
But if you're
Pennsylvania Dutch. Yeah.
I was gonna say because Amish don't have electricity in their house. How the hell are they gonna charge anything else? It ain't gonna happen.
Right.
But you
they
got-
they
you
use
got the-
power tools. and stuff.
Well, and
Right, not necessarily.
you also got your tribal lands and stuff like that. They're not gonna want freaking battery-powered plugins that's supplied by. They don't know because it's tribal land. It's either got to be controlled by them or it doesn't go.
No, I don't know. Yeah.
There's another. Look how many reservations. There's another way it's not going to go. See,
Yeah.
all these cities, they think they can do this stuff just with these cities. Yeah, because you guys live in a city. If you're in that city, especially if you're in a smart city, I'm just saying you need to wake up and smell the roses. But
Yeah.
country people ain't going to use that crap.
Well, how far is a court site from you?
Court site, probably about 120 miles.
Oh, okay.
Which to the northwest from us.
So we're west.
We got to go west and then go north and then west.
We got to go down and hit 10.
'Cause I
and
think
over.
Grumpy said there was like 27 charging stations there.
And quartz.
Well, yeah, because it's right beside freaking California.
But then again, you also got a lot of snowbirds who are
Exactly.
majority hippies, and they all want to go green.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, like I said, court site would have it.
This is hippies' retirement age.
Yeah, court
Remember?
site's right across the line from California. So I could see that happening. And there's also like 2 truck stops there too. So I can imagine that they have them there at the truck stops for people that has those. What is a Love's and a Pilot?
Well, there's
Yeah.
Love's and Pilot, but he was talking about Carl's Jr. and McDonald's would have them too located there. So
They possibly could, yeah, because they get a lot of traffic through there.
But see, the thing is, how is the power stations going to be able to handle the influx of it, especially at nighttime when they're not running fuels? They have to rely on wind and solar. So
I saw Tim freeze, and then now I'm host.
Oh,
Hey man, glad you're the host with the mostest, baby. Just watch Tim come back on. What happened?
Be like some of the people now drive around in a Tesla, have a little generator in the back used to get stranded.
Yeah, you gotta admit that's
I've
just
seen that.
that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
When you look at the United States, the pollution that we create, we're
cleaner
not
than-
we're
cleaner than
not as
everybody else.
bad as
Anybody
let's say
else.
Southeast Asia.
We're
I should say all of Asia.
we're not as bad as anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Hong Kong or Tokyo, you can't see across the next door neighbors because of smog. We don't have that problem. They got that problem.
Uh-oh.
They need to
I
figure
heard the
it out.
ding.
Tim's computer shut off, I guess. Maybe we'll give him a minute, but we're almost
So we're
in 2
not still
hours
on the
already.
show then?
Yeah,
We're
we're
still on
almost done.
YouTube.
You got it. That's all right. We're still on YouTube.
But
We're still on YouTube though, right?
Yeah, we might as well just try to get another 8 minutes and make it a 2-hour show, and then
Yeah.
we'll wrap it up.
Well, like I said,
Well,
for everybody
2
out there
hours. I
that,
thought this was on 1 hour.
that for everybody out there that actually enjoyed the West Coast Wednesdays, I'm sorry that we're leaving. We did weigh and measure what goes, because Richard and Tim, it's pretty late at night for them, and they actually got to work the next day. Me, myself, it's time changes and stuff like it, coming up with material. Not only that, it's better off we go back to the one show opportunity. I'm thinking we don't have to compete with anybody on Sunday, and it's just going to be a better off. I just think it's going to be a better off show. It's easier to get like guests on one show than it is on 2. That's for sure.
Yep.
Of course, Tim didn't want anybody to come on and guest this Wednesday, but I kind of wanted a couple people. But
Well, it would be just harder to get guests on Wednesdays as well.
During
yeah,
the
I mean,
week, yeah.
because if you got a guest, you're gonna go over an hour, pretty much. And like I said, it gets late, and these guys got to work early in the mornings and stuff, and it's not easy doing 2 shows a week. I mean, it's not easy.
Oh, yeah,
for
it's
us
only
to
been
do.
1 hour. My mistake.
Yeah. Night's only an hour usually.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You sound like you know what you're doing, so we let you go.
It's just. I think it's just better for us as a whole, just to go back to the good old days and redo them again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is. It'll be fun.
And as of tonight, I am officially a Sunday host.
Right. Karen is now a host, Prospector Radio.
It's official.
It's
Usually
okay.
I was just a stand-in or a fill-in, but now it's official.
Yep, welcome aboard.
And I don't know if we're supposed
Thanks.
to say nothing, but I don't know about that. Do you know that about that, Rich?
Know about what?
We ain't supposed to say anything about the retirement.
I don't know.
All right.
Well, I don't know. I think people are gonna notice.
No,
Yeah.
they probably. Nah, hell, I'll say it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I mean, as far as we know at this point, Kathleen is not
Have
on the show
retired.
anymore. So
They have-
I'm sure they're still members, and I'm sure they'll still be around.
Oh
They've
yeah.
just gotten really busy, and
Yep. They're really busy with their jobs and their business that they're doing now. So they won't be on the Wednesday shows anymore. That's why we decided that we'll just stop the Wednesday shows and go to Sundays. And
That's one of the reasons. But like I said, we got
Yeah.
everything points us to go back and just go back to our home and do it again.
right. So now we have Jared on there. So
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's watched the shows, they know after, and believe it or not, I still believe it. After Shad and Kathleen got back from the vacation from Alaska, the workload went boom.
yeah, they're really busy.
Yeah, their company like laid it on them, and they're busy.
I guess a bunch of people in chat are asking for open mic, so I don't know if that's possible or not.
Open mic. I don't know.
We'll probably still be able to work that in. Maybe I don't know if it'll be once every month, depending on.
Well, what they're wanting, Rich, is they're wanting me to post a link and continue the show, but I know Scott probably wants to go. I know Rich is about that.
Oh, yeah,
I
got separate stuff going on, but you guys know, I've come in on several after shows and after parties and stuff like that. Jen, I wish you continue to do those. They're great, and they're great for GPS people to get together. Not all of that, to actually bring more people in.
Right.
And
how you'll be able to do that tonight if Tim's gone. So
yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I'm still host. I mean, I could, but.
Oh, okay. Well, that's up to you.
I don't. I would. I think we'll just go to after party. And speaking of after parties, and I'll still be here Wednesdays for probably an earlier open. We'll just start the. It won't be an after party. It'll just be a party. So if you're on GPS, normal time Wednesdays, we'll be in the Zoom. Maybe we'll find something to watch, or you never know.
There you go.
Well, in Whitewater, there's nothing. When is Whitewater on?
Fridays.
Fridays.
Yeah, it's usually
That's our normal watch party. We watch Parker's Trail, the prospecting geologist, Matt Hospodar, which is going to be our guest on the 7th this next Sunday.
Right, he's going to be our guest here next Sunday, or this Sunday.
Now, if you guys want to come in and watch this stuff with us and things like that, always remember you got to be a member of Gold Prospector Space. It's free to join. The link will be left in the chat. It's a live chat. You can talk to people, ask any questions you want. If you can't get the answer there, you're not going to get the answer. But yeah, just get on the link and come on in and say hi and have a good time. But yeah, just join up. Like I said, it's free to join in and get the link. And then we always pretty much have a good time on the after parties anyway. So, well, it won't be an after party Wednesday. It'll just be the party.
Yep.
But I think it'll work. I think it will work. And you do those Fridays, right? And
yeah,
after
we start them at 6 GMT or 8 Eastern.
Okay.
And then you do it Sunday after Sunday night parties as well.
Yep, and typically Wednesdays, but like I said, we could start them earlier on Wednesdays now.
All right. All right. Well, I don't know. Tim's not coming back, and it looks like we're wrapping this baby up.
One more thing. Don't forget to check out our buddies over at Flash in Your Pan, Tuesday Night Hangout Lives. They will be having Starries Lost and Found this Tuesday. Coming Tuesday. Yeah.
Who is that?
And don't forget to tune in the show Sunday night at 7:30. We will have a guest, Matt Hospodar. He is the geologist. Not sure if he's still around Virginia area or not. I know he was floating around between Pennsylvania, Virginia, and those areas.
His latest videos, I think they're from last year, but they are Virginia.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and remember, I believe in myself that we are still continuing YouTube on Sundays as well.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
So
yeah, we'll still have iHeartRadio, YouTube, all that.
Yeah. So. All right. Anything else you guys want to say?
That's it.
All right. To the last West Coast Wednesdays. Good night, gold diggers.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.
We don't have the music. Sorry.
I can't end the YouTube unless I just kill the meeting, so we're just gonna have to drop the meeting.
Yep.
Hey guys.
We'll see you guys. Have a good night.
There you go.